Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new here. I'm reviewing Love Island episode 23. So first off, we see that it starts off from where we left off yesterday, and the islanders get to dump two people. And I was thinking, imagine if they dumped Tash and Andrew, because remember, I don't know if you saw the first look, but in the first look, the girls looked really shocked, and I was like, is it Tasha that's going? But guess we're about to find out. So the girls decide to dump Charlie. I saw that one coming. I didn't think they were gonna dump Jay or Andrew, obviously. And the boys decided to dump Antigoni. I was surprised. I thought they were gonna dump Danica, but guys, I'm so here for it. I'm so happy that they dumped Antigoni instead of Danica. Antigone looked shocked, which I didn't like. She was like, oh, I've only been in here a week and I haven't even tried much. And I was just like, yeah, that's the whole point. And one thing as well, Paige looked really upset. And honestly, I'm happy for Danica, because you know what? Danica has had it hard in there. She came in, got rejected by about 4 guys, got hostile treatment from some of the girls. She just hasn't had it easy in there. And you know what? She deserves to be in Casa Amor. Antigone, when she first came in, I liked her vibe. I liked her energy. She came as a bombshell and she did nothing. Like, as a bombshell, you have to graft. Like, in Love Island, you have to graft anyway. But so much, even more so as a bombshell. I feel like Antigone came into the villa. She was doing up therapist. She was doing up bestie with the girls. And that's what you get. And you know what? I'm actually happy that it was her that was gone, because I don't think Danica should have gone. But yeah, that's that. And so I don't know if you guys pick up as well, Ian, the narrator, he always makes sly comments towards Charlie. He was like, oh, poor Charlie had to take economy because Papa did not bring the private jet. I was like, he's so cheeky, because that's what fuels up the narrative as well, of Charlie being like kind of like stush because he's from a wealthy background apparently. But I just thought that was funny, and I picked up on that. And then honestly, I can't lie, Paige was annoying me a little bit. I get that she and Antigone were friends, but at the same time, the way she was upset, it was in such a way that she was upset that Antigone was gone, and it's as though she felt like Antigone deserved the chance more than Danica to be in there. And that's what kind of annoyed me. Like, obviously you're sad your friend is gone, but I just felt like it was a bit too much, and like it was a bit like, oh, why are you still here? That kind of vibe. I don't know, Paige has started to annoy me a little bit ever since a couple of days ago. I feel like every time she does a little bit more and more things, that just kind of annoys me. And then obviously Tasha is not feeling great about being in the bottom again after 2 weeks, and she's still in the bottom. And Lucas said to the boys, and they were like, oh, they kept asking, what was your thought process? What was your thought process? I was like, why are you guys acting like it's such a big deal that they saved Danica? It was one or the other. They're both single. They were both bombshells. Like, it's not that deep that they saved Danica instead. So Luca was saying that the boys decided to save Danica because they felt like she was actually grafting, and she wasn't just chilling. And I'm glad they did that, because usually what happens is when the islanders get to vote, they will vote for their friend. It doesn't matter if the other person has been trying and the other person has been chilling, they will just vote for their friend. And I feel like the boys probably got on with Antigone better than they did Danica, and they probably liked her more. But they were like, you know what, this is not about how we feel, this is about what the purpose of this show is. And they recognized that Danica was actually grafting. She was actually trying to get to know people, and I'm so happy that they saved her because of that. And then I don't know if anyone caught this, but when Davide walked out of the pool, he just looked, I was thinking, what a man, he just looked chef's kiss. And so Tasha is saying that it'll be nice to be liked. I was thinking, Tasha, just bye. Like, I feel like she's saying this is making her think that if she says this, hopefully the public will pick up on it and actually start liking her. I don't know what it is about Tasha. I just don't like the way she goes about things sometimes. Obviously, I know it's not a nice feeling to be in the bottom, but it's just the things that she says. It will be nice to be liked. So I feel like for her, it's not even about the main point of her and Andrew. It's about the fact that she feels like she's not being liked. And I don't know what it is. I just can't stand any form of people pleasery behavior, and I felt like Tasha is a little bit of a, in fact not a little bit, she's a big people pleaser. And so she was saying, oh, she even feels like because they were in the vote, basically Tasha was saying that because they were voted least compatible, one of the least compatible, it was making her think, oh, are we even compatible? And this is why I can't stand Tasha, because yesterday, not even yesterday, on the day you were saying that you think you're in love, and now you're saying because you were not compatible, you're thinking, are we even compatible? Maybe we're not. And I'm like, if you feel like you're falling in love with someone, you would even care what people have to say. Do you guys not remember that time Molly and Tommy were always getting voted like down before people started liking them? They never, I always use them as an example because they're one of those couples that people didn't like at first and they're still together. They never used to, it didn't make them question how they felt about each other. Obviously it made them annoyed, but it didn't make them question how they felt about each other. So I feel like Tasha saying that being in the bottom made her wonder if maybe they're not even compatible. It just shows another reason. I'm like, how do you not see why you're being voted least? Because you have, so you're not sure about it, you're not as into this as you're making it seem, and we can all see that. And I think even some of the islanders can see it as well. But anyways, I just can't stand the crying, honestly, not gonna lie. It just annoys me when people cry that much. I just feel like it's a bit manipulative. It was like Lucy from season 5. She was always crying in such a way that people had to walk around her on eggshells and they couldn't really say their mind because they didn't want to upset her. And I feel like that's the thing with Tasha. Like, people, she's very similar to how Ekin Sue was, but the reason why people don't bash her is because she's always crying. And that's the thing. And they're like, oh, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to hurt her because she already seems like fragile. So I just don't like when people use crying as like a constant defense method. But it is what it is. So we can see Tasha, Ekin and Davide, obviously they're happy about being voted. Obviously for them it must be nice because they decided to choose each other, and it's nice for them to know that, you know what, the public also see it as well. And Davide is being a bit more opened up with Ekin, and they were really lovey-dovey. But I don't know if I'm toxic because I was thinking, okay, you guys are cute, but now I want some more chaos. But I don't know what it is. But yeah, no, obviously they're cute. Like, even them being in the pool together, I never see, we never get shown when the islanders go into the pool. So it was nice to see them using the pool, because I was thinking, like, I would so want to be in the pool like every day if I was in there. So it was nice to see that they do use it. And one thing I noticed as well, when Ekin was making pancakes for Davide, India was just there chilling, and I was thinking, one unproblematic queen. At first I used to think India was boring, but no, she's just unproblematic and she's just mature. And you know what, I'm starting to, I've always liked her, but I'm liking her energy more. Anyways, the girls are getting ready and Gemma's like, oh, India, do you think you get to know anyone? And she was like, oh, I haven't even gotten to know Dami, who I'm interested in, so I don't see myself getting to know anybody. And I thought that was a really good response, to be honest. I felt like it was a genuine and it was a genuine response, and it also made a lot of sense, because I feel like it does make sense. She's still getting to know a guy she likes. She hasn't even got to know him fully yet, so why would she jump to get to know someone when she hasn't finished what she started? So I was like, this is why I like you, India. You're actually you're a sensible girl. And then Gemma's like, yeah, of course it'll be hard as well, or blah blah blah. And then India is the one that gets a text that they're going on a girls' night out. They're really happy. I could tell that I feel like Gemma could clock immediately that it was Casa Amor, because she looked like shocked, but like kind of like, oh my days, that type of thing. So they go for drinks. I would have quite liked to see the drink, because I think they did actually go for drinks, and then before they went to Casa Amor, and I would have quite liked to see what it was like. But I guess that was like the alone time, and it is nice to have sometimes when you're not being filmed, I suppose. So that's good for them. And they get to Casa Amor. The girls are really surprised. I feel like it was a bit anticlimactic in terms of their reaction, but to be fair, like, Love Island has been on for what, 8 years now, so everybody knows that there's gonna be a Casa Amor, so I guess they're not gonna be shocked anymore. But I thought they could have done it in a way where they would have been more shocked. I don't know, but it is what it is. And the girls were happy. Like, they seemed so happy. Even Paige seemed so happy to be there. I guess it's nice because it's like a new villa, a new vibe. And I actually really like as well that the girls are the ones going to Casa Amor this year instead of the boys. And they take us back to the main villa, and in the main villa the boys look so bored, and I was thinking, wow, the girls are really the life of this villa, because they look so bored. Even Jax was talking about, should we just put pillows on the grass and just lay down and just do like just dumb shit that guys do. And I just thought it was funny because they were just like, what the hell. And Luca was like, no, they are coming back. And I was like, Luca, connect the dots, it's Casa Amor. That's probably Luca's worst nightmare. He's probably thinking, on my days I don't want Gemma out of my sight. Scary. So we see a preview of the boys. Honestly, guys, I'm not even into, okay, let me not even say that before people take it the wrong way. I thought Josh was chef's kiss. He didn't look as good. That's the thing, guys. The photos we get on the pictures never does them justice. Josh is so hot. I was thinking, oh, I don't know who I think Josh is gonna go for. I really don't know. I thought Deji was alright. I thought the other guy, I can't remember his name, the one with like black hair and beard, I thought he was alright as well. Obviously as well, we see a preview for Sunday night. Some of the girls were really good looking from the preview. There was like a black girl, there was a blonde girl, there was a brunette girl, and most of them actually looked good. My predictions for the boys, I think Josh is gonna turn someone's head. I don't know whose head he's gonna turn, but I just think Josh is gonna turn someone's head so bad. I think Deji will want to get to know India, but I don't know if that will work. And to be honest, it's so weird because I actually don't know which girl I think's head is gonna turn, because the way it's looking, the girls seem to be very serious with their guys. But if someone had to turn ahead, I would say the girls that might turn their head might be maybe Tasha, and if she doesn't, it will be because she's trying to prove that she has something with Andrew. But I think Tasha is, likely to turn her head. I think maybe even Gemma. I've changed my mind. I think Gemma is actually a bit like open to it. I think Ekin would, in a normal Ekin way, but because she's trying to get Davide back, I don't think she would. And then for the boys, who's gonna have their hair turned? What a plot twist. Imagine if Luca is the one to get his head turned. That would be a plot twist. Guys, I actually don't know how successful Casa Amor is going to be this year. I feel like, I don't know if it's too early or too late. I don't know what it is, because it's either, I feel like, I don't know. Literally, I have no predictions. Let me know what your predictions are, guys, for who you think the girls are going to want, or if any of the girls are going to want someone, and who you think the guys are going to want to get to know. Let me know what you guys think, because I actually have no idea. But if everybody comes back single, that'd be boring, wouldn't it? I mean, good for them, because lovey-dovey, but that would be boring. So I hope that some people get their hair turned, but I guess we will see. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys thought of today's episode. I thought it was short and sweet. It was all right. We need some calm episodes. Yesterday was one of my favorite episodes in a long time, so today was just like me, but it was all right. But let me know what you guys think of this review. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow. There's no Love Island tomorrow. I'll see you guys Sunday night. Bye.